Hey everybody, it's Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming. Today, I have another Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous video for you. Today we are covering one of the new archetypes for the fighter. It is the Mutation Warrior. This is basically the Pathfinder equivalent of the roided out warrior. Very, very cool class. As with all of my videos, there's going to be timestamps in the description below, so make sure you utilize them to get the most out of the video for yourself. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and let's take a look at what makes this fighter archetype special. All right, let's go ahead and start with the description. So the Mutation Warrior. While most fighters rely on physical fitness and rigorous training to achieve martial superiority, if you prefer to create imbibed dangerous concoctions that transform them into fearsome creatures. So this is basically going to be kind of like a fighter alchemist hybrid, as you're going to see. They have high fortitude, low will, and low reflexes. They have a high base attack bonus, so they have the full BAB. They start with 10 hit points and they get 6 hit points a level, so they're going to have tons of hit points. Now the class skills are Athletics, Knowledge World, Lore Nature, and then Persuasion. Now let's take a look at the progression really quick for them. So for this section, I'm going to show you at what levels they get, what bonuses to their attacks and when they get their extra attacks. Because this is kind of a little longer, feel free to utilize the timestamps below to jump to the next section if you don't care about the specific progression. You can also just mouse over the duration bar to change the chapter there. So let's go ahead and take a look. And as you kind of see this format, it'll tell you when you get your different levels for attacks. So right now at level 1, you get 1 attack, 2 fortitude, save, +0 to will, and +0 to reflexes. Level 2. Here's your numbers, level 3. Level 4, at level 5, level 6 when you get your second attack, level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10, level 11 when you get your third attack, level 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 when you get your fourth attack, 17, 18, 19, and finally your stats at level 20. All right, now what do you get and what do you lose? So you're still going to get your normal fighter proficiencies. You're proficient with all simple and martial weapons, all armor, and all shields, including tower shield. So everything. You're still going to get your bonus combat feat at first level, and that is going to be based off the limited to the fighter bonus feat section. They added this now here. This is basically, I'm going to mouse over the ones you choose from. So there are quite a few options. You don't have to really worry about running out of them. There is a lot of them. So basically, all the ones that are combat focused. You're not going to get anything, that's like magic enhancing, etc. So lots of options. You can get your normal progression, so you're going to get additional bonus combat feats at second and every other at every even level. You'll see that all the way to 20. You're going to get lots of feats. Starting level 2, you're going to get Bravery. So you get a +1 bonus on will saves against fear. That increases +1 by every 4th level, so you get +2. +3 at 10, +4 at 14, and +5 at 18. Now you lose your armor training. So you're losing your defensive kind of bonus when wearing armor, where you get basically more of a potential dex bonus and less penalties for wearing armor. But what you get for it is going to be quite good. You're still going to get weapon training, so you're still going to get the progression where you're going to get, just like with the normal fighter, pick a weapon type, you're going to get +1 bonus on those attacks and damage rolls. And then you're going to get to pick additional options as you level up. And then any of the previous options will get an extra bonus. So when you pick up the second type, the first type gets +2 damage into attack. By the time you get the third, the first one will get +3, the second will be +2, and so forth. And that kind of continues as you get all these options. So you're going to see, you're going to get to choose a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like here 5, 6, 7. I don't know if this is double dipping. I think it's only supposed to be 4, but it's making it look like 7. And then at level 20, you're going to get weapon mastery. So fighter chooses one weapon, such as the longsword, great axe, etc. Any attacks made with the weapon automatically confirm all critical threats. And that's important. So the way you critical, let's say a weapon crits on a 20, you have to crit, and then you have to roll again to confirm the crit. Basically, almost like double hitting. And as long as you hit, you do the crit damage. If you miss on that second roll, you just do normal damage. But in addition to auto confirming crits, you have the damage multiplier increased by 1. So a lot of weapons will be double 2 damage. You double your roll, will turn into a 3, and so forth. Also, they cannot be disarmed while wielding weapon of the type, and that's actually a big deal as well. So that's a cool capstone. Unfortunately, it's level 20. Now, you're gonna get mutagens starting at level 3, and this is so cool. The third level, a mutation warrior discovers how to create a mutagen that can imbibe in order to heighten their physical prowess at the cost of his personality. This ability functions as the alchemist mutagen ability using his fighter level's alchemist level. So you're most likely going to use strength. So what's great about this is an alchemical bonus. Alchemical bonuses are super rare. So basically, it's going to stack with just about every other buff out there. Enlarged person or any transformation. If you have like, I think it's called strength of the bear or strength of, I forget what one animal just says, like a +4 strength. It stacks with all of that. It's also lasts 10 minutes per level, which is a long time. By the time you get this, it already lasts half an hour. So a mutagen that gives alchemist a +4 alchemical bonus to strength and a +2 natural armor bonus to AC. So that's really, really nice. And they take a -2 penalty to intelligence as long as the mutagen persists. So, I mean, obviously, don't multi-class this with a wizard. And of course, you can do the constitution instead. I don't know why you would want to, but, or dexterity. In theory, some people, maybe if you're doing kind of a dex-based fighter, you could do this well. Same thing, but the bonus changes. But here's the great part. Starting at 7th level and then continuing 4 more times at 11th level, 15th level, and at 19th level, you get to pick one of these mutagen kind of upgrades. So, for example, the ones that most people are going to take are Greater and Grand Mutagen. So, Greater Mutagen, the AC now goes to +4, goes up +4 to +6, basically. And then, my mistake. It is just a +4 natural armor instead of +2. And you get a +6 alchemical bonus to 1 physical ability score. Let's say like strength, and a +4 chemical bonus to the second one. And then you take a -2 penalty on both associated mental ability scores as long as the mutagen exists. And then Grand Mutagen is really beefy because you're going to get +6 natural armor bonus to AC, +8 bonus to 1 score, +6 to another, and +4 to the third. And you then lose -2 penalty to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. But for a fighter, who cares? They're just going to have crazy stats. And again, because they're alchemical bonuses, they're going to stack with just about every other bonus that is out there. So it can really, really make you a physical killing machine. So you can get those 2 upgrades, but there's also 2 more upgrades you get to pick. One option is Spheral Mutagen. Whenever the Alchemist imbibes a mutagen, they gain 2 claw attacks and a bite attack. They're primary attacks and are made using the Alchemist's full base attack bonus. That's pretty great. So there's basically 3 different attacks, all using full BAB. The claw attacks deal 1d6 points of damage if you're medium, basically, and the bite attacks deals 1 point of damage. When a mutagen is in effect, the alchemist gains a +2 confidence bonus on persuasion skill checks when using to intimidate. That's cool as well. And remember, of these natural attacks, if you make yourself bigger, this will do more damage as well. So very, very cool. Get Feral Wings, so just like every other wing in the game. Under effect of Feral Mutagen, Alchemist gains bat-like wings that give you +3 dodge bonus to AC against melee attacks and immunity to effect of difficult terrain. It's basically you're hovering off the ground. Then you got a couple ones that are not quite as cool. Nauseating Flesh, Alchemist's body is suffocated with poison. Any creature that bites the Alchemist must make a fortitude save throw or be nauseated for 1d4 rounds. So this is silly. I mean, how many things actually bite you? So it's not attacks, it's bites specifically. Preserve organs. Alchemist learns how to preserve and protect his vital organs, reducing chance of a mortal wound. When a critical hit or sneak attack is scored on the Alchemist, more likely than not, you're worried about sneak attacks, not critical hits here. There's a 25% chance that the critical hit or sneak attack is negated and damage is instead rolled normally. It doesn't stack with similar abilities that negate critical hits and sneak attacks, such as for this armor, but it does stack with itself. You can basically use up to 3 uses on this and get up to 75%. It's interesting, but it's very, very situational. Obviously, not nearly as good as the greater mutagens. Even the Feral Wings are really good all the time, but it's there. And then you have Spontaneous Healing as an option. The Alchemist gains the ability to heal from wounds rapidly. Free action once per round. You can heal 5 hit points as if they had the fast healing ability, which is basically regen. And you can heal 5 hit points per day in this manner for every 2 Alchemist levels you possess. So it doesn't scale very great. It's meant to be like an extra little nice little heal. Not even nice, but it's an extra heal. Not horrible, but not game breaking. So I feel like the go-tos are going to be the greater grand mutagens, the Feral Wings, and pick whatever other one you kind of like. Maybe like hero mode, maybe the little extra heal. It's up to you. So those are the differences. Again, very, very, very cool class. I hope you enjoyed this. Do make sure to check out in the description my other videos that I've created for the fighter class. I went over the base fighter class as well as all the other archetypes. If you are curious about those, make sure to check them out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And as always, guys, I will make sure to see you guys in the next video.